And welcome back to my YouTube channel Becloudguru. This is the third video in AWS in 5 minute series where we are looking into the high overview of the key AWS services so that we can start immediately. In the last two videos or the previous two videos we saw how to launch an Linux instance and how we can connect to our Linux instance in AWS through PuTTY from Windows based laptop and desktop. In this particular video we'll go and see how we can launch a Windows based EC2 instance and how we can connect it through RDP. So let's get started, guys. And before we go and log into our AWS console, there's a couple of key concepts which we should remember. The first, remember that the initial username of the for logging in would be administrator. We would require the .pem key to decrypt the initial login password. For Linux instances, we converted this .pem key to .ppk key, but in this case, we will not be converting it. But we would need this .pem key to decrypt our initial login password. And make sure that the port TCP3389 would be open for doing the RDP for your EC2 instance. So make sure that it is it's open in security groups which you define for your Windows based EC2 instance. So things you need before you go and log in: you will require an AWS account. Obviously, you would require a laptop and desktop with the laptop or desktop with the browser, and Microsoft RDP client to log in. So let's log into AWS console and see how we can launch an Windows based EC2 instance. So guys, this is my AWS console, and I'm logged into my London region, and here we will go and create an Windows based EC2 server. So this is under compute, click on EC2. So you see there's no running instances at this point of time, so I'll go and click on launch instance. As I'm going to run for a Windows server, so I'll search for them immediately. Windows server 2012, I would rather go and search. So this is the first one. I'll go and select it. I'll go for general purpose T2 micro, that is free tier eligible. I'll configure the instance details. So there's a number of instances. I'm going to launch only one instance. You can change this number if you want. These are the network options. If I'm going to launch it in default VPC and default subnet, and I'm going to use auto assignment of public IP, which is a default setting from the subnet. If you want to know about these settings for your VPC or for networking, please go and check my other videos about the VPC and other networking components of AWS. I'm not going to put in this instance into a placement group. No domain directory joining at this point of time. I'm not assigning any IAM role to this. I'll go and configure the storage. So this is the storage. I'm going to keep it default 30 GB, which is also a default limit for free tier eligibility. I'll go and put some tags so that I can identify in the EC2 console. I'll say name, Windows server, or Windows 2012 server. I'll go and configure the security group. I'll create a new security group. I'll call it RDP security group. I'll go and you can see this type of communication allowed is RDP, protocol TCP, and port number 3389 is allowed. I'll make it from anywhere so that I know I'm opening it to the world, but this is only for the testing purpose. After this demonstration, I'll remove it, and you can see the same warning is being shown here, so we'll need to ignore it for time being and launch it. Guys, here is the key which is required to decrypt the password. So if you do not have existing key pair, you can always create a new one. I'm going to use an existing key pair which I have, that is EC2 key London. Let me see which one I have. Yes, I have this EC2 key London, so I acknowledge that I have the access to it, and I launch the instance. Here you can see this will initiate the launching. So we can view the launch log, or you can go here and click on the view instances, where you can see the progress of launching of your Windows based EC2 instance. This is my tag, this is the instance ID which we have, this is the type of instance which we just launched, and this is the availability zone. Its status is still pending, so we cannot go and connect it at this point of time. It's running. So let me select it. Maybe you can see the public IP here. This is the public IP. So the moment it's running and initializing, you can go and click on connect. So there are two options which you can get. You can download the remote desktop file. So you can either download the remote desktop file, or you can run the mstsc command and you can click to it. So let me go and download the remote desktop file before go and get the password. So it's downloaded, and now I'll go and get the password. So for that password, it's not available yet. It says please wait for 4 minutes, so we need to wait for some time before it's available. Let's wait for some time. In the meantime, let me have a look where this file has been downloaded. So do we have this file? Here it is. Let's pause the video for some time and then see how it. Let's see guys whether the password is still available or not. It has been more than 4-5 minutes now. So let's click on get password. It says choose file. Let me choose the file. It is on test EC2 key London. This is the key. Let me decrypt the password and this is the password, so we can copy to clipboard and close it. Now we have downloaded our RDP file. Let's go and check that this was the RDP file we have downloaded, so we can connect to it. And here's the password. We have already copied the password. You can see the username would be administrator. Go and click OK. So it's wait. So it will say that this is identity of the remote computer cannot be verified. Do you want to connect? Yes, I want to connect. So it's gonna connect to my EC2 instance, and here it is. So guys, you can see it's how easy it is to launch an Windows based EC2 instance and connect it through RDP. It's gonna sometime before the console comes in because it's doing the login procedure. So here you can see it's Windows Server 2012 R2. I'm logging in as an administrator, and this is the typical RDP console of Windows.